All right, guys, and so we have finally come back up to retest this level here. I was getting a little worried actually that we had some news here at 8 o'clock. We had a lot of volatility. I was kind of thinking we were just going to miss this entry altogether, which would have been okay. It's better, like I said, to knock in a dumb trade than try to force something. But we have since come up and pushed back up into this level to retest as resistance. And so a short position here with stops just above this recent structure here is great. We have a decent risk reward ratio, and all we're really doing now is targeting um, this other recent level down here. If we really zoom out here to an hourly chart, right, this was our recent all-time high on gold that we were looking at previous a couple of videos ago, and it's still applicable now, right? Just in a different area, in a different light, right? Um, so looking here at the 30-minute, we can see this is our next level, main level of support relative to the zone now, um, and yeah, I mean, obviously we're still overall in an uptrend on gold. It's just that we can have these smaller ranges, or larger ranges, I should say, where we can get some smaller trades that are against the trend, right? So again, it was really the couple of lower highs in here, and then retesting the same level twice, making a lower high, right? That's kind of an indication that we're not going to really be respecting this level, right? So um, anyway, so we break below. Once we come back up, we came back up a little bit before this volatility here, but it's just not, we want a retracement that's deeper into this range, like pretty much matching this level here, which is what we got. And so, yeah, that's really what we want in terms of an entry. And yeah, just overall simple structure again, right? It's the same zone we were talking about. Really simple stuff. Hopefully we get a nice close here, get another couple wicks to the upside, then we can move to the downside. Just a really simple setup, right? So, all right, guys, so some time has gone on, and you can see the first entry here. We did get stopped out, which is unfortunate. We just got in a little bit too early. We should have waited for some more price action to progress. Um, but anyway, still wasn't a terrible trade. Just got stopped out, so we can get rid of that. But here, where we are now, some more time has gone on. We have come down again and come up to retest. Got the market open here in a little bit less than an hour, about 50 minutes. Um, so we are getting into another short at the retest of this same level again. So really, it's the same setup. We have our stops above this recent high. Um, decent ratio, right? And we're targeting again this level down here. Really just was too early last time, and after coming up more and then establishing more lower highs, right? This is a much nicer, more likely setup, right? Looking back. So um, anyway, that's what we're doing for now. Just gonna wait for this to progress a bit and play out. But overall, just the pretty much the same logic for the first entry. It's just that um, you know that one was unfortunate, and this it's not invalidated anymore, right? So we still have a short-term bearish bias here. So anyway, that's what we're looking at now. And if we're looking at the 4 hour, um, we will probably end up just making a head and shoulders here on the 4 hour right here in this section here. And I do want to see this level met. In terms of long term, like thinking about long term buy positions in the future, I'd want to see us maybe drop deeper, maybe into levels down here, maybe a little bit below, something like this, like what happened back here, so that way we can then build up nice support to move further to the upside in the future. So um, anyway, just pretty simple stuff. So market's going to open here fairly soon, and yeah, we'll see how this plays out. All right, so you can see we reached our target. We did go a lot further. It didn't really take too long. Um, Now we obviously could have held on to this a bit longer, looking back, but to be honest, I'm happy getting out at this target. This was our key level recently, and so we are now dropping into new lows here. And so I think going forward, today is Thursday, so I think going forward tomorrow, we're going to end the week. I think we're really just going to try to get a feel for for what's going to happen next week in the next 24 plus hours going into tomorrow. Probably just come down a little bit further, maybe revisit this level as resistance again in the future. But yeah, really, I mean, decent trade, decent setup. Um, I am much more comfortable just having a defined target. If this was in line with our trend, right? If we were in a long position, I would be more open to leaving a partial of my position open. Um, closing the majority and moving stops up accordingly if this was in line with our overall trend, but it is not. So I think it's just a smarter thing to get out at a reasonable place. But anyway, I mean, we had our loss. This obviously made up for the loss, but you know, here we get a breakdown and another retest, and then pretty simple stuff, right? Just stops above here. And it makes more sense than the first entry looking back in hindsight because um, we have more structure now. We have a series of lower highs. Before it was a bit less and it wasn't as developed and established as it was the second time. So anyway, really simple stuff. I hope that makes sense. I hope that's helpful for you. And yeah, we're gonna be moving on to the next one.